Oh, see.
Okay, this is hog number 1, 6.5 what the fuck, from Gorilla Ammo. And how big is that pig? How much does it weigh or something? Lance? 50 pounds?
Shit, go pick it up.
No, how much is that?
No,
how big is
it's
it?
over 100.
Okay.
Yeah, 120.
Looks like a little 120 pound little piglet.
Yeah.
All right. You girls cold yet?
No. Yes.
Becca, you cold?
Get that.
Hey, Becca, you cold? Hey, are you cold? Are you cold? Hey everybody, it's James Yeager with Title Response. Thanks for watching. I'm out here in lovely Florida doing another hog hunt with my friends from Gorilla Ammo. And shot one last night when we got here. I wasn't even expecting to hunt last night. He's like, let's go, until we got out there. And he's got some Pulsar night vision binoculars and a scope, and I just smoked the shit out of a pig in total darkness. It was pretty cool. Without night vision, with using thermal, so that was really cool. And so today I've got to Zero. Gorilla Ammo was nice enough to give me one of their rifles. Some of you guys don't even know they make rifles. He gave me a 300 blackout to punish some pigs with, and so we're gonna go zero that thing, and I'm gonna do a little day hunting, and we're gonna do some night hunting, and et cetera, et cetera. And so it should be fun. And so I always have a good time down here shooting these pigs with this Gorilla Ammo. Smoked that one last night with a 6.5 what the fuck, and decisively put it down decisively. But anyway, I like I said, I always enjoy coming out here. I appreciate you guys watching. And so let's see what kind of pigs we can kill. Make some adjustments. Hey everybody, James Yeager here with my friend Lance Paget of Gorilla Ammo. Please say hello.
How you doing, guys?
What have we been doing?
Whatever you tell me. For 48.
He acts like that, but let me tell you, don't come down here if you want to eat. I'll tell you that. He got made breakfast the other morning and didn't give me any. Like, this bullshit.
We don't have time for food.
he had time for food. Okay, 300 blackout. Put this on my Instagram. Show it to everybody. So tell them about this. What's up here? This is a Gorilla gun. Some people don't know you guys make guns.
Right.
And before anybody gets mad, I got permission from Midwest Industries to get one of these guns. They're my friends. I said, hey, I'm not gonna make you mad if I go down with my boy. And they said, no. So
Right. We're
shout
friends with Midwest too. So we love those guys. So not a problem, man. Not a problem.
So tell them about it.
So we've been making the 300 blackout guns for, I don't know, 5 years, maybe 6 years. We started making 300 blackout there back in the beginning, right?
Well, they might remember the 300 blackout 249 that Mookie shot my microphone with.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember him doing that exactly.
Oh, well.
Was that on the hunting trip as well?
No, it was just we were down there shooting with you.
Gotcha. So we've been making these guns for a while. We've been making blackout rounds for a long time, and we've made most of our guns for law enforcement at this point, and we do sell them to really to friends, because I don't feel like shipping them all over the country to random people that I don't know, but people that you know and people that we know want those people to have good guns.
Yeah. So it's cool. So tell them about this, like what.
So that
trigger barrel, and tell them.
Yeah, so I think that's a a mil spec upper and lower, our upper and lower, and then of course there's a Geisley 2-stage trigger in that thing, because I can't shoot a mil spec trigger anymore. It just doesn't feel right. So, and actually this one has a Geisley rail on it because Yeager's shooting an OSS suppressor, and it didn't.
Silencer.
Sorry, silencer. That's what it says on the paperwork. I've heard it a million times. So,
see, I do to him too.
That's right. So this one's actually got a Geisley rail on it because that suppressor was bumping up against our rail too tight. So,
silencer.
Yes, that's silencer. Bumping up against our rail, which Geisley makes a great rail too.
So I brought the optics and all that stuff, and they're like, "There's no backup sights on there." I'm like, give me a minute. I just got this thing.
Right. I've been promising him for like 6 months, and we've just been all so busy we haven't gotten together. So
why have you been busy?
A little bit crazy. political climate is
The
fueling some stuff.
ammo buying.
Yeah, the ammo buying, the ammo production, the scaling up, the trying to keep quality control while you're trying to grow
Yeah.
at a ridiculous rate, right?
Yeah.
Putting in new machines and new inspection machines and new employees, trying to train them to inspect it correctly and all those
So
things.
Gorilla Ammo is a real ammunition company. They're a real company, but they're a real small company. So you're not first in line for primers, and you're not first in line for bullets, and you're not first in line because you don't buy 1 million tons at a time.
Right.
So how does that affect what's going on?
So it's all about relationships, buddy.
Yeah.
Just like us standing
Yeah.
here right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
So you know, this industry's very, very big dollar-wise, but very small player-wise. And if you've been a good person from the beginning and you've kept those relationships, the people sometimes move companies, but they're the same people. So we've been lucky to have some really good relationships with our suppliers, and you know, we pay our bills on time, and they certainly like that, and they're good people at all those companies.
So if you think you are frustrated because ammo is hard to find, and then when you find it, it's expensive, imagine if your job was to make and sell ammo and you couldn't because you didn't have a primer for this or a bullet for that or a case for that. So no matter how frustrated you might think you are, this guy every day is like, you know.
Right. We're selling it as fast as we can make it.
Yeah.
Right. And how fast we can make it is partially judged by when we get those components. So when people are mad at us because we're out of the Pig Punisher round, it's because we're missing one of those pieces.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether it's that case, that primer, or
Yeah.
that projectile.
Yeah, he said, I'm getting this many cases in, but I only have this many primers.
Right.
So, yeah, it's always like,
That's right. It's a
you know.
juggling act, and it's a timing situation. So, but we have a very loyal following,
Yeah.
a really loyal following, and I think through this process have grown that loyal following. We get some really good comments on our
Yeah.
on our website, and you know, I thank everybody that's been ordering from us and all the kind words, because we're busting our butts. If someone orders from us, we're shipping it within a few days
Yeah.
at the latest, right? We're not waiting
Yeah.
2 weeks, and we're not taking back orders so that they have to sit and wait for 3 months and all those things. So if it says in stock, it's in stock, and it's
And if if you're on this wait list, you get notified. Like they send those messages out. So
right. If there's something you want and we don't have, and you put your name on the wait list, then the second we literally click it back into inventory, an email automatically goes out to those people first.
Yep. So, all right. So let's talk about the bullets we've been smacking these pigs with. So we've only killed 2 with the 6.5. What the fuck?
Right.
6.5 Creedmoor. What am I shooting in that? What is the bullet?
So the bullet that we're shooting in that is that 122 Lehigh Controlled Chaos. We have a great relationship with those guys. Those guys ship us the stuff that they say they're going to ship us when they say they're going to do it.
Well, those bullets have a horrible relationship with these pigs.
They do.
Man, when you shoot with a can, you just call it a can, then you get.
Sure.
You shoot with a can. When you shoot it, you hear that motherfucker smack that pig. If it's far away, you hear that motherfucker whap hit that motherfucker. It's impressive.
Right.
It's impressive.
Especially when you're shooting it on a cold, dark night like we did last night, and it's as big as it was, right?
Well, we'll talk again a little bit about the other optics we're using for thermal, but wow, I mean, really cool to be pitch black, like we couldn't see at all. And look through that thermal, there's a pig, whap, and shoot the fuck out of that thing. Oh, it's great. It's crazy. And it's hard to tell distance and all that stuff, so it's like a little bit of, about right there.
It'll reach out there, though.
But I shot 2 and hit both with the first shot, and it would have been fine, but you know, they're still moving, so I shot him some more. He's like, okay, that's enough.
Enjoyed hearing that.
I drove a long way.
Wanted to pull the trigger.
So what else about Gorilla or the guns or the ammo, or what else news do you might you have to share?
Well, we're just adding new SKUs all the time, right? Some of it's based on availability. All of a sudden, someone will say, hey, you know, we have 1 million of these projectiles. What do you think about loading that in your line? And or someone canceled something that was big. So we've scheduled out our production for the next 12 months, but things keep popping up, right? So it's all of a sudden like, hey, we got some new stuff. So anybody want anything particular in a 300 blackout case right now? We are almost exclusively loading 300 blackout with some 6.5
because that's what's available.
That's what's available. It's fun. And we're really good at loading 300 blackout. So we've just said let's stay with our niche and roll with it. So.
Yep, very cool. So we'll come back later. We're tired. He needs a shower. We'll come back later and talk about some more of the gear. But this has been a lot of fun. You guys have seen me down here. This is my third hunt with these guys. With Lance, it's always a blast. All right, so we got a little makeshift range, and it's always nice to have sandbags and all that stuff, but no big deal. So when you're going to zero on the ground, make a tripod with your elbows and the magazine. Old wives' tale that if you rest the magazine on the ground, that the gun will malfunction. Old wives' tale. So I turn the dot way down so it doesn't bloom. I'm at about 25 here. I see the shots. Let me go take a look. Okay, this was the first shot I fired, real close. That was on video. This is the first 3 I fired, and then the 2. This is the final 3 that I fired right here. And so I'm going to go with that as far as my zero. I feel pretty good about it, and we'll see what happens. But the hogs will line up on this corn. So how much corn are you going to put out?
I don't know. I think we put about 500 pounds.
About 500 pounds of corn. That's a lot of corn. That's a lot of corn to trick an animal you're not going to eat. Okay, now we're going to talk about this stuff, this Pulsar Thermion and these Pulsar Binocs. Now these are digital technology, right?
That's what you told me.
Well, that's what they are. And they work really well, really well. So I killed 2 pigs with this thing. This is the Gorilla rifle chambered in 6.5 what the fuck with Gorilla ammo. And this is what it lets me shoot with, these seconds. The seconds from Gorilla are better than most people's firsts. It's typically what, like some discoloration with the brass or something.
Just isn't as pretty.
It's not pretty. So if they ever sell seconds, buy them with full confidence, okay? But so do you want to talk about this stuff? Basically, generally speaking, you find them with thermal, you kill them with night vision. And since we weren't hunting humans, we killed them with thermal too. But typically thermal lets you find something, and night vision gives you the optical clarity to go, oh, that's somebody I need to shoot. With pigs, it's almost a free fire. Just a silhouette of a pig is good enough for identification.
Well, and as we've hunted pigs a couple times over the years, it's always the hardest to spot them, and it certainly isn't easy to just have a gun with a scope on it, trying to hold it up and scan a field. So these binoculars, I got them a few months ago, and they changed everything.
Absolutely,
you can scan.
Absolutely, I've never used this brand of product before, and there's other brands of electronic night vision that I've poo-pooed in the past, other brands. And so when I picked these things up, I was like instantly impressed. Downside is about every 30 seconds to a minute, it'll freeze up for about 2 seconds. The frame will freeze, then it goes back. So, but I found that was not a problem for me to use them. I knew it was coming, so okay, here it goes. But these things worked exceedingly well, and they'll record. You just push a button on this thing, it'll start recording. Unfortunately, I didn't figure that out before we actually used them. But so he doesn't. Do you sell this stuff?
So we are we are taking orders for the hunting rifle. We don't sell the night vision currently, honestly, just because it's hard to get.
Okay,
right? So
well, that's what I was asking. So this has got nothing to do. He has got no financial interest, nor I, in this gear.
Other than the rifle and the ammo.
Well, I meant this gear. Other than to say, as consumers of this gear, it works really good, and I don't really, you can look at prices on your own for the Pulsar Thermion, and I don't remember what this one. This is also a Pulsar. I don't remember what the name of this one was.
XM50s or something.
I don't know, but they're cool as shit. But 6.5, what the fuck? We talked about that earlier. 6.5 Creedmoor. There's all kinds of 6.5s, and Clint Smith at Thunder Ranch calls it 6.5. What the fuck? So I'm taking that. The rifles we talked about earlier, not this particular rifle. If you like somebody, what kind of guns do you build?
So we build this lightweight hunting rifle in 308, 6.5 Creed, 260 Remington, 243, and 22 250.
Okay.
So it's really a hunting rifle that you can carry around with you. It's lightweight, just like any other hunting rifle. But if you want to throw a 25 round mag in it at some point and use it for something else, then you can.
Yeah.
So
243 is a way underappreciated cartridge. It's a 1,000-yard cartridge, like it's way underappreciated. A lot of times people think that as a kid's gun, but it's a killing machine.
Absolutely. And down here in Florida, where the deer are small and it's pigs.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Well, it's a lot. We use it a lot down here, though. I mean, a lot of people use 243.
But I'm saying, but like a lot of guys are like, well, I want to use a 300 Winchester Magnum to shoot 100-pound deer. That's everywhere. Right. But anyway, that's all. I just want to talk about the 6.5, your gun.
You like the gun?
It's okay. Nah, like this thing is a death machine right here. This combo right here, this is a killing, just murderous killing setup right here. It's fantastic.
Both pigs you shot, I questioned your ability to hit them.
Yeah. Every time he's like, you can't hit, boom, every time I'm shooting. I don't think you can, boom, hit that one. Fucker. But anyway, so loadings in 6.5, what the fuck, are what weights and bullets?
Oh gosh, so we go from like a 142 Sierra Match King, a 140 Burger Hybrid, this 122 Lehigh Controlled Chaos. I think we have a 95 Lehigh Controlled Chaos. That's a screamer, and some lightweight, like 100 grain-ish Sierras as well. So
man, when we shoot these pigs, it's got a can on it, and if the pig's far enough away, you hear that round hit that animal, and man, it sounds like you're a major league fastball getting knocked out of the damn park. It's like,
that's why I said I don't think you're going to hit that whack. I think I heard it.
But pretty cool. All right, that's all for now. Thanks.
Yep. Order yourself a gun and some ammo.
If he likes you,
That's right.
for both, if he likes you.
That's
Mailing list right now. Do it.
That's right.
Okay, this looks new. So what do you think here, Lance? As he takes another drink of his beer.
I'm thinking about the odds of us making it across that thing.
I feel good about it.
Looks like a brick wall on the other side.
I feel really good about it. What do you think, man?
All right, you ready?
Fucking no guts, no glory.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely stuck now. Good job.
Thanks.
Good job, asshole.
See if we can figure this out.
Speed is your friend. Off-road by inertia. Yes! You're high center.
Oh, good.
You gotta go faster. Like a pro.
What I'm talking about.
What's that? Sheriffs and mayors. All right, so after a very thorough scientific process, we have found a place to set up this feeder.
This baby up.
Shouldn't we put the feeder thing on there?
No, we'll do it after.
Okay.
Right? Can you reach that? I assume you can.
Well, you assumed. This is fucking...
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that. That bear could reach up and touch that.
There's a bear here, apparently. He's got a picture of a bear. I think it's a Sasquatch. We saw a turd yesterday that had to be from a Sasquatch.
At least.
Skunk ape, as they're called.
Skunk ape.
Lance, tell them why.
Yes, sir.
Tell them why this feeder, why you prefer this particular feeder over the other ones that you've used.
So I like this. I've been buying these for about 25 years from a guy in Oklahoma named Henry.
What's the name of the company?
It's Audio Link Feeders. It's been around for a long time. I used to buy them because they lasted longer. The batteries lasted longer than all the other ones. But I really like them because they come with a barrel, not in a box from China.
Yeah, made
You
in
know what I mean?
America. From
Made in
Henry.
America.
From Henry.
That's right, from Henry. He'll appreciate that. They're easy to program. The batteries run a long time. And they're easy to set up.
The side of the barrel says Field Pro.
Yeah, you know what? I think maybe it was Audio Link and they turned it to Field Pro over the years.
It's Field Pro, 405-359-0017.
Thank you, Mr. Yeager. I appreciate that. Henry will appreciate that too.
Okay, I feel like this is OSHA would be shitting their pants.
They would be.
There's no way this is going to work.
This is a little high.
Okay, how can I help?
So this is a little high. A little higher than it's supposed to be.
Open.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be doing something, but I don't know what it is.
You're just standing there looking good for the camera.
Good morning, everybody. Up earlier than I want to be. Got this little Gorilla 300. I'm gonna go try to kill a pig with it this morning when the feeders go off. So this is the morning of, well, I got here Friday night, we killed a pig Friday night, and then Saturday we poured all the corn out, and we killed a pig last night. We decided to, instead of staying out real late, to turn in earlier and try to come out this morning, see what was going on, because there was not much activity last night. It is, you see my breath, unseasonably cold here in Florida, and so we think that has shifted the patterns of the animals to where they're moving at different times, which makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I'm not a grand hunter by any means. This Camp Saver hat is warmer than I thought it would be. Usually when I get like a free hat with something, it's not very warm. But I'm wearing my Accu-Tac, my Accu-Tac breeches and Accu-Tac hoodie. This hoodie is the single warmest piece of gear I own. It is fantastical. It's about 36 out here this morning. But we'll get Lance out of bed. Probably his ass. He said, all right, let's get going. It's 7:05. We're supposed to be going at 7. And I think the right decision was to walk back instead of driving it till we drove it off the rim and ruined the tire. So that's it. So so much for a morning hunt. Okay, so we walked back. Took us about an hour to get back, and brought my truck and aired the tire up, and we're going to go back. I think the hunting is done for this morning, and see about if we need to plug this tire or whatever might be wrong with it. Well, everybody, that was the conclusion of the hog hunt. So kind of wrapping it up, I killed 2 with a 6.5. What the fuck? I didn't shoot any with my 308 or with my brand new 300 Blackout. Not for lack of trying. I also didn't get to try at that medieval rifle rest. They just were hunting out of the rig and stuff like that. And I'm not used to it enough to know when to put it out or whatever. I thought I would have a more stationary position to shoot from. So on my to-do list is kill something with that medieval, kill something else with that 308 from Midwest, kill something for the first time with that 300 Blackout from Gorilla. But I had a great time. I always have a great time hanging out with these guys and doing stuff. And you know, my wife came and she got to come out with us and hang. And I enjoyed using the new technology, that Pulsar thermal. Again, I don't know anybody there. He doesn't know anybody there. That's a totally random customer review of that stuff. Florida's nice. It warmed back up today, of course, because I'm not hunting. But we're about to show off and head to our next stop. More videos as we travel on this trip. For the first stop, it was John Lovell, and then this, and now I'm going to go up and see my friends at Survival Dispatch and Big Daddy Unlimited, and then heading on home to pick up Rebecca's brand new Dodge Challenger RT TA. So she's excited. It's waiting for her, so she's very excited to get there. But as always, I really appreciate you guys watching. This is James Yeager with Tactical Response, reminding you that your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.